European giants consider permanent move for Man Utd's Marcus Rashford. Welcome to Manchester United Daily Updates. Before continuing this video, click the like button and subscribe to the channel to stay updated with the latest news from Manchester United. Borussia Dortmund have not lost hope in securing the services of Manchester United's exiled forward Marcus Rashford, with the Bundesliga club even considering a permanent transfer according to a report in Germany. Rashford has been sat on the sidelines in the eye of an ever-expanding transfer storm this winter. United manager Ruben Amorim has seemingly lost all faith in the England international, who hasn't made an appearance for his boyhood club since a Europa League tie away to Victoria Plzen on December 12. Over the subsequent month, Rashford has attracted interest from across the footballing landscape. Saudi Arabia's advances have been shunned, while Spain and Barcelona in particular is thought to be the player's dream destination. Yet, one of Germany's historic giants could offer the safe haven for Rashford to rediscover his best form. Dortmund first registered their interest at the start of January. Despite the forward's steep wages and advances from AC Milan and Barcelona, the thrifty Bundesliga outfit are still seriously considering a move for the 27-year-old, per Bild. The German publication claims that talks between Dortmund and United have begun, and the side sitting 10th in the Bundesliga table at the season's halfway mark are even internally discussing a permanent deal as they seek to address what has been a disastrous campaign to date. Rashford's representatives are thought to also be pushing for a final sale, with a figure of around £40 million suggested. While Milan and Barcelona have only been linked with 6-month loan deals thus far, Dortmund could have the necessary funds to finance a full transfer after the departure of Daniel Malin. The divisive Dutch forward was signed by Aston Villa on Tuesday for an initial fee of £19 million, freeing up some cash and a spot in the frontline for Rashford, who has increasingly grown reluctant to venture anywhere other than his preferred left-wing role. Man United reject £40 million Alejandro Garnacho transfer bid and stand ground on valuation. Alejandro Garnacho's future at Old Trafford is up in the air, with the youngster having yet to prove himself to Ruben Amorim, and the club looking to sell players to fund reshaping the squad again this month. Manchester United have rejected a £40 million offer from Italian side Napoli for Alejandro Garnacho. The Italian side have made the Argentina international their number one target this month to replace star man Kvicha Kvaratskhelia. The Georgian star is heading to Paris Saint-Germain in a £70 million transfer, which will be completed on Friday. And while it is understood that Garnacho is keen to leave Old Trafford, and is keen on a move to Naples, United chiefs are ready to play hardball for the 20-year-old. United have told the Serie A side it will take £60 million to land Garnacho this month and want their valuation met. Garnacho has starred for United since breaking into the first team, becoming a key player under former boss Erik ten Hag and winning the 2024 Puskas Award for world football's best goal, with his outstanding acrobatic effort at Everton last season. But he has struggled to make an impact under new boss Ruben Amorim, making only his first start in 8 games in the FA Cup win over Arsenal at the weekend. And Amorim this week challenged him to work on his game if he wants to be a regular in his new-look United side. "He has talent and he needs to learn to play in a different position," said the United boss, speaking before Thursday's Premier League game against Southampton. "He needs to play better inside. He improves a lot in the recovering position when he doesn't have the ball. But by doing that, sometimes he's not in the right place to make transitions like he was in the past. I prefer to defend and then build up with all the team to reach the final third. He's finding the best way to play in this system. He's improving during training and he started the last game against Arsenal. Let's see against Southampton, and I think he's changed the way he sees himself." United co-owner Sir Jim Ratcliffe is looking to raise funds by parting ways with some of the club's underperforming stars. And while Amorim is reluctant to see some of the club's brightest young talent depart, club bosses have taken the stance that everybody has a price, including homegrown star Kobbie Mainoo and even summer signing Leny Yoro. Ruben Amorim names Alejandro Garnacho price as Man United turned down £40 million Napoli transfer bid. Manchester United have set their price for Alejandro Garnacho, with Sir Jim Ratcliffe desperate to raise funds but manager Ruben Amorim reluctant to sell. Manchester United have told Napoli to stump up £60 million if they want to sign Alejandro Garnacho. United have snubbed an initial offer of £40 million from the Italians for the Argentine winger. And United bosses are determined to make Napoli meet their valuation of the 20-year-old if a deal is to be struck. Napoli have agreed to sell Kvaratskhelia to Paris Saint-Germain and have made Garnacho their number one choice to replace him. It's understood Garnacho is open to leaving Old Trafford and is interested in a move to Naples. But United co-owner Sir Jim Ratcliffe is desperate to raise funds and will not sell him on the cheap. Earlier this week, United boss Ruben Amorim made clear his belief that Garnacho's future remained at United. Amorim is reluctant to see some of the club's youngest talents leave. But United bosses have taken the stance that everyone is for sale at the right price, including the likes of Kobbie Mainoo, Amad Diallo and Lenny Yoro. Garnacho has struggled to adapt to Amorim's demands since he took charge of United in November. The winger made just his first start in 8 games in last weekend's thrilling FA Cup third-round win at Arsenal. He joined United's youth system from Atletico Madrid in October 2020, going on to win the FA Youth Cup and the Jimmy Murphy Young Player of the Year award in May 2022, a month after making his first team debut at the age of 17. The 2024 Copa America winner has since bagged 23 goals in 116 games in all competitions for the Red Devils, winning a League Cup and FA Cup in his time at Old Trafford. Manchester United are racing against time to secure a new striker as the January transfer window draws to a close. The Red Devils' pursuit of Randal Kolo Muani has hit a snag, with the Paris Saint-Germain star seemingly set for a move to Juventus. This setback could prompt United to turn their attention to Sporting Lisbon's Victor Gyökeres. With potential departures on the horizon, including Marcus Rashford and Alejandro Garnacho, any new addition would be a welcome boost. Argentine forward Garnacho is rumored to be heading to Napoli. The Italian club is in the market for a new striker as Kvaratskhelia is reportedly close to joining PSG, reports The Mirror. Reports from La Repubblica via Area Napoli suggest that United would be open to a loan deal for Garnacho, with an obligation to buy set at around €40 to €50 million, £33.7 million to £42.1 million. The 21-year-old, who has netted 8 goals in 30 appearances this season, is said to be interested in a move to Napoli. Ruben Amorim's side could be set to land Swedish forward Gyökeres, who has been on the club's radar since the Portuguese boss took over. A significant development in their pursuit of the striker has emerged, with Aston Villa move could define future of Manchester United forward. Despite their trouble registering Dani Olmo and Pau Victor, with the sale of their VIP seats confirmed and Barcelona back within their salary limit, they could potentially be active in the January transfer market. Their ability to act could be defined by Unai Emery and Aston Villa. Villa have been heavily linked with Celta Vigo right-back Oscar Mingueza, on whom Barcelona have a 50% sell-on fee. The Galician side are demanding all of his €20 million release clause as a result. With Barcelona in need of further funds to do a deal for Manchester United forward Marcus Rashford, the €10 million they would theoretically receive from Mingueza's deal, if it went through, would be sufficient to secure the loan of the England striker, reports Sport. Rashford is reportedly prioritizing a move to Barcelona, and the Catalans have made him their top target. Nevertheless, Villa have been linked with a number of defenders too, and may not decide to go for Mingueza ultimately. Barcelona are thought to be looking for a way to make the necessary savings for the Rashford deal, with Andreas Christensen, Eric Garcia and Ansu Fati other names that could be on the move in the Catalan capital. Aston Villa edged closer to signing Donyell Malen amid Duran speculation. Aston Villa are making significant moves in the transfer market, as Unai Emery looks to bolster his squad during a crucial January window. According to Voetbal International, the Midlands club have agreed personal terms with Borussia Dortmund's Donyell Malen, although negotiations over a transfer fee are still ongoing. This pursuit comes as PSG maintain their interest in Villa's Colombian forward, Ihan Duran. Malen agreement progresses. Reports indicate that Aston Villa's opening bid of €20 million for Malen was rejected, with Borussia Dortmund holding out for a package closer to €30 million. Football transfer expert Ben Jacobs confirmed the state of play, tweeting, "Donyell Malen has verbally agreed terms with Aston Villa. Still no club-to-club agreement. Dortmund have been insisting on a package for around €30 million. The Dutch international, who has scored 5 goals and provided 1 assist in 20 appearances this season, is reportedly seen as a key addition to Villa's wide attacking options. With the team currently 9th in the Premier League, Emery's desire to strengthen in this area has only grown following a hamstring injury to John McGinn, which could sideline the Scotland international for several weeks. Duran's uncertain future. While Villa move closer to securing Malen, questions remain over Johan Duran's future. The 21-year-old striker has been linked with a move to PSG, with reports suggesting the French giants are prepared to include Randal Kolo Muani in a potential swap deal to mitigate the financial impact. Such a deal could radically reshape Villa's attacking options, raising concerns about balancing playing time for both Duran and Ollie Watkins. This is not the first time Villa have had to fend off interest in Duran. In the summer, they resisted Chelsea's advances, with the London club reportedly willing to pay €50 million for the Colombian forward. Arsenal also remain monitoring the situation, adding further intrigue to an already pivotal transfer window for Emery's side. Our view, EPL Index Analysis. The potential arrival of Donyell Malen is an exciting prospect. His pace, versatility, and ability to create chances would complement Villa's attacking setup, providing much-needed width and depth. At just 24 years old, Malen offers a blend of experience and potential that fits perfectly with Unai Emery's project. The uncertainty surrounding Johan Duran, however, leaves fans with mixed emotions. Losing a talent like Duran to PSG would be a blow, particularly given his promising performances and potential to develop further in the Premier League. The inclusion of Randal Kolo Muani in a possible deal might soften the impact, but it would still require adjustments in the squad dynamic. Villa's proactive approach in the transfer market shows a club intent on progressing, both in terms of league position and overall quality. Whether Malen's deal is finalized or Duran's,